Okay. Question number 19 is saying, okay. Uh, Question number 19 is saying that the find the sum of product of corresponding terms of the sequence 2, 4, 16, 32 and 128, 32, 8, 2 and 1 by 2. So this line is important. Product of corresponding terms of the sequence. Okay, this line is important. What this line mean? This line mean this phrase mean that the product of corresponding term, that means first term into first term, right? Here is the first term is, what is the first term? First term is 2. So 2 will be multiplied with 128, 4 into multiply 32 like this. Okay, that is called the product of corresponding terms. So we did that. Look, first our first expression is first GP is 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, and second GP is 128, 32, 8, 2 and 1 by 2. Here sum means as I told, product of corresponding terms. So you can see we did here 2 into 128, right? Then 4 into 32, then 8 into 8. Okay, 8 is the third term, and for first GP also 8 is the third term. Then 16 into 2, then 32 into 1 by 2. Okay, so 128 into 2 is 256, 4 into 32 is 128, 8 into 8 is 64, and 16 into 2 is 32, and 32 into 1 by 2 is 60. So here you can see, here 128 divided by 256 is actually 1 by 2. Okay, and any number, this is following a GP, is following a GP. So here A is 256 and common ratio R is 1 by 2, like that. Okay, I wrote here. So sum will be, here R, you can see here R is less than 1. So you can see we will use the first formula, right? Sn first formula we'll use. So what we get, Sn formula, here we have to find up to 5 term, 1 2 3 4 5 terms are there, right? So S5 will be A into 1 minus R to the power 5. Here R is 1 by 2 and 5 is N, divided by 1 minus R. Here R is 1 by 2. So 256 here, and 1 minus 1 by 2 to the power 5, 2 to the power 5 is 32. And now simple calculation, this 2 will come up, 256 into 2, that is 5512, right? And here 1 minus 1 by 32 is 31 by 2, and after that you will this 32 and 2 512 will cancel, so you will get like 60 into 31, that is 496. Okay, that's the things. That's the question number. This line is very important. Many students used to miss this line. That what does line mean? The product of corresponding terms. The product of the corresponding term. This line is very important. Okay. Similarly, question number 20 is saying show that the product of corresponding terms of the sequence this AR square AR to the power n minus 1 and capital capital AR square till AR to the power n minus 1 form a GP and find the common ratio. So this question I just want to give you homework, because this is same as the question I did. Understood? So what you have to do here, you have to find the product of the corresponding terms. Okay, so you have to find A and A product, then AR. Okay, second term, third term into third term, like this you have to find the product. So this question I want to give you homework. Understood? And common ratio, after the finding the sequence, you just find the common ratio. If it is equal for at least find two common ratio. Okay, second term minus second term divided by first term, and third term divided by first term. If you get two things equal to same thing, I mean sorry, two common ratio same, that means this is following a GP. Is it clear? So question number 20, I'm giving you homework. Okay, then question number 21. Question number 21 is saying find phone numbers forming a geometric mean. Sorry, find phone numbers forming a geometric progression in which third term is greater than the first term by 9 and second term is greater than fourth term by 18. So we have given one condition that third term is greater than the first term by 9 and and second term is greater than fourth term by 18. So we are taking that let a be the first term and r be the common ratio. We have to find the four geometric progression. So we are taking like geometric progression like this: ar square, ar cube. Okay. So as per question, let's write down one more thing. As per question, we are given that third term means T3. T3 third term is greater than the first term. First term is T1. Okay. Okay, fine. Here so already showing. No need. No need. Here so we can see first term, second term, third term, fourth term, right? So yeah, third term minus first term is 9 because third term is greater than first term by 9. Okay. So here you can see I'm taking the a common. So r square minus 1 equal to 9. Then on the second line, on the second hand, again is saying that second term is greater than fourth term by 18. So second term minus fourth term, second term is ar minus fourth term is ar cube, that is 18. Now from here, ar minus ar cube, I'm taking minus ar common. Minus ar common. Okay, check this line. What I'm doing, I took minus common. Minus common means this ar cube will be in front and ar will be here, right? Now I took r common, so here it will be r square minus 1 and a also common, basically ar common, so it will be r square minus 1, right? Why I'm writing like ra? Because this yellow color part, we can see this is 9. So I just want to replace this a r square minus 1 with the 9 so that we will get the value of r. Understood? So a r square minus 1 I'm putting as 9. So r value we got minus 2. Okay. Now if you put my r equal to minus 2 in this equation, we will get r square minus 1. So we will get a equal to 3. Okay. If you put this r equal to minus 2 in the equation 1, we'll get the value of a. A value we got a 3. So the numbers will be, the numbers in the GP will be 3. Look, ar square, ar cube. 3, then 3 into minus 2, that is minus 6. Then 3 into minus 2 square, that is 12. Then 3 into minus 2 cube, that is minus 2 cube, that is minus 24. Okay, so these are the number, and always remember when the question asks find the phone numbers. Okay, so basically after finding a and r, that means first term and common ratio, you have to write the GP. Okay, you can't you can't conclude the question here. You have to write the numbers which are in GP. Okay, next question number 22. Question number 22 is important question. Let's solve question number 22. Question number 22. Question number 22 is saying Piyattam, Qvattam and Adittam of an GP is A, B, C. Okay. So write down late. let first term let first term is capital A. Look here, already small a taken, so I'm taking capital A and capital R. Okay, common ratio is capital R. Okay, okay. As per question, pth term is A. So we'll write TP, pth term equal to A R to the power P minus 1, right? P minus 1, which is equal to A. Okay, similarly, we'll find all the qth term is given. Qth term will be AR to the power Q minus 1, which is equal to B. Okay, then rth term is equal to AR to the power R minus 1, which is actually C. Okay, now you have to prove this equal to 1. How to prove? We'll do left hand side is equal to this. Nothing very complicated. You have to just put you have to just put A, B, C value. What is the value of A? Value of A is AR to the power P minus 1. Okay, then close the bracket to the power Q minus R. Check this line. What I'm doing? I'm replacing A, B, C. Okay, A value what we got? A value we got AR to the power P minus 1. Okay, so outside Q minus R will remain same. Understood? Then we have into B to the power B value is A R to the power Q minus 1 and outside bracket is R minus P. Okay, then C value is R to the power minus 1 whole to the power P minus Q. Okay, next now we have to open the brackets. Okay, you can see R to the power P minus 1 and in to the power Q minus R. So I can write A to the power A to the power Q minus R into R to the power P minus 1 into Q minus R. This is basic indices question. Okay, class 9 whatever you learn, that is class 9 concept, that if the power is there you can break this power like this. Okay, similarly this thing will repeat for next also. It will be A to the power R minus P and capital R to the power q minus 1 into R minus P. Okay, then a to the power it will be P minus Q into R to the power R minus 1 into P minus Q. Okay, now what I will do, I will take all the A together, all the A together. Okay, I'll take all the A together. Look, here it is product A to the power Q minus R into A to the power R minus P into A to the power P minus Q, and base is same. In the product, if base is same, power will be, let me know in the comment box. If the base is same and in the product, what will happen to the power? What operation will do with power? In a, when you are multiplying, okay, if your base are same, what will happen to the power? What will do with power? Make addition to power. Yes, the power will be added. Okay, so here it will be A to the power, it will be A to the power Q minus R plus R minus P plus P minus Q. Okay, check. Q minus R is here, plus R minus P is here, and P minus Q is here. So we are adding this one. Similarly, R power will be also same. R power will be also same. Okay, here it will be this one plus this one plus this one. Okay, you can see. So now A to the power, if you see, R cancel, minus P plus P cancel, and Q cancel. So it will be A to the power 0 into R to the power, I'm just opening the all the brackets. Okay, so it will be PQ minus PR, PQ minus PR minus Q plus R, then plus, I'm just open the bracket, you can see, just follow the thing, QR minus PQ minus R plus P plus PR minus QR minus P plus Q. Okay, I'm just open the brackets all, just simple multiplication. You can do the multiplication by yourself. Okay, when I am giving the notes. Okay, if you feel this is complicated, you just see this multiplication, you will understand. Just simple multiplication. So next line, can anyone tell me what is the value of A to the power 0? What is the value of A to the power? Sangeeta, please tell me what is the A to the power 0. Sangeeta, please tell me what is A to the power 0. Yes, A to the power 0 is 1. 1 into, if you simplify this one, it will be R to the power, look, PQ, here PQ cancel, minus PQ plus PQ cancel, minus PR plus PR cancel, all the numbers will be cancelled. So here it will be also R to the power 0. So which is equal to 1 into 1, which is equal to 1. Okay, equal to right hand side. Okay, that's what we have to prove. Look, equal to 1. So this question is important question. Okay, because many students is stuck here. This is after this one, after putting the values. Okay, all this is class 9 standard calculation, but many students is stuck there because they don't have the good base of class 9 10. So practice this one. Okay, this is an important question. Next question number 23. Question number 23 is saying that if the first term of if the first and nth term of a GP, if the first and nth term of a GP is A and B respectively. Question number 23 is saying that if the first term and the nth term of a GP are A and B respectively, if 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 P is the product of n terms, prove that P square equal to AB to the power n. Okay, P square equal to AB to the power n. So first term is saying A and nth term is B, and we are taking R is the common ratio. So B equal to, we can write A R to the power n minus 1. Just the last term formula, nth term formula. Okay, as per question, it is saying P is the product of n term. Product of n terms means you can see P square equal to, sorry, P is the product of n terms. So we can write P square equal to, we can write P square equal to product of n terms to the power square. What is the product of n terms? Product of n terms mean we have to multiply all the terms. That is, A is the first term, AR is the second term, AR square is the third term. Similarly, AR to the power n minus 1 is the last term. Okay, so similarly we have to do like this. So what we are getting, we are multiplying all the terms. Look, after that, now we are separating A and R. Okay, how many A will be there? Each term having A, so there will be n times of A term, A, right? So A multiply up to n terms, n times. Then here R, we are separating R, so R first term will be this one, no need to do. A, if you take A common, it is 1 multiply R square R cube and up to R to the power n. Okay, then R square R cube R to the power n minus 1, right? So the power will be added, all the base are same, right? The power will be added, and look here, A is multiplied n times, so we got A to the power n. Okay, so A to the power n will be here, and here we are getting R to the power 1 plus 2 plus 3 up to n minus 1. That is AP formula actually. Okay, it is AP formula. SN formula, SN formula is what is SN for? N by 2 and 2a 2a minus 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Okay, or you can find this formula is sum of n natural number. Okay, sum of n natural number, sum of first n natural numbers. That is also this formula. You can use this formula here also. Okay, this is the sum of n first n natural number. The formula is n into n plus 1 by 2. So here up to n minus 1. So it is n minus 1 into n by 2, sorry, n minus 1 into n minus 1 plus 1, which is actually n by 2. Fine. Now, uh, next line, after this line, I'm taking the square inside. Okay, you can see that I'm taking the square inside. So this 2 will multiply with n, so it will be 2n, and this 2 and this 2 will cancel, so it will be r to the power n into n minus 1. Okay, after that, what I'm doing, I'm taking the n outside. I'm taking the n outside, that you can see a to the power 2, a to the power 2n and r to the power n into n minus 1. So I'm taking the n outside. So what will remain inside? Remain will be a square into r to the power n minus 1. Okay, now this a square, I can write a into a, r to the power n minus 1 I'm not changing, but a square I'm writing a into a. Why? Because a r to the power n will give you one expression, that is this. We know that a r to the power n minus 1 equal to b. So here a r to the power n minus 1 is b. So it is equal to ab to the power n. Look, that what we have to prove here. We have to prove p square equal to ab to the power n. We already proved this one, hence proof. Okay, this question also very important question. This question also very important question. This question all are 4 marks question. Fine. Then move on to the next question. Question number 24. Question number 24 is saying that show that the sum of first in terms ratio, show that the sum of the sum of first n terms of a GP to the sum of terms from n plus 1 to 2n term is 2 nth term is 1 by 1 by r to the power n, 1 by r to the power n. What the question is saying? The question is saying show that the ratio of sum of n terms, first n term, sum of first n terms sum of a term GP to sum of terms from n plus 1 to 2n term is 1 by r to the power n. So here let proceed the question, then you will understand. This part is feeling little complicated, right? N plus 1 to 2n part. How to do? I'll teach you. Uh, let a be the first term and r be the common ratio, and we are taking here r is less than 1. So you'll use the first formula of sum. So basically here asking sum of the ratio of sum of first n terms, that is very known, and sum of terms from n plus nth to 2nth. Understood? So before this one, I am giving you, let me know one thing. 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9. Okay, you have to find the sum. I can write 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus dot 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 9. up to 9 dot mean up to 9 minus inside bracket 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. Is it correct? We have to find the sum of 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9. I'm writing 1 to 9 sum minus 1 to 3 4 sum. Is it correct? Let me know. Is it correct? Let me know first. I have to find the sum of 5 to 9. Then what I did, I just find the sum of 1 to 9. Then I subtract one summation of 1 to 3 4. Is it correct? Fast reply. Any answer? Still no answer. Is my question is clear? I'm asking that we have to find this. Okay, I'm talking about this. We have to find 5, 6, 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9. We have to find what I'm doing. I'm adding 1 to 9, then I'm subtracting 1, 2, 3, 4 summation. Is it correct or wrong? Let me know fast. Okay, correct. Yeah, it's correct. So basically what I'm doing, I did not told you to add this one both side and say me whether it is correct or wrong. Okay, I was asking whether it is theoretically correct. We have to find the sum of 5 to 9, right? So what we can do, we can find out the sum of 1 to 9, then we have to find the 1 to 3 4, we have to subtract. So basically here also we have to do the same thing. We have to find the sum of n plus 1 to 12. What I will do, we'll find the sum of s to n, that means 1 to n, right? Then we'll subtract 1 to n. Understood? Here is 1 plus 2 plus 3 up to n plus n plus 1, similarly up to 2n. Okay, what I'll do, I'll first find the sum of 1 plus 2n, then I'll remove the first n terms. I'll remove the first n terms. So look, you'll find the sum of n plus 1 to 2n. Understood? So that I wrote here, s2n minus sn. Sum of first 2n term minus sn. Okay, then look. Now, just now put the value. Sn formula is a 1 minus r to the power n divided by 1 minus r. S2n will be just instead of n, it will be 2n. Okay, so you can see we put it that 1 a into 1 to a 1 minus r to the power 2n divided by 1 minus r, and here it is a into 1 minus r to the power n divided by 1 minus r. Okay, so now we just put it the value. Now do the LCM on numerator. No change. On denominator we did the LCM. Both LCM is same. Both denominator is same. So LCM will be 1 minus r. So from both numerator and denominator 1 minus r cancel. In the numerator what is remaining? A 1 minus r to the power n. Okay, and denominator remaining is a into 1 minus r to the power n minus 1 minus r to the power n. So from here what I'm doing, from here, from this line, I'm taking common a. I'm taking common a. So what will remain inside the bracket? 1 minus r to the power 2n minus 1 plus r to the power n, because this minus plus, then 1 cancel. What will remain in that? And from you can see a also cancel. Okay, a and a is also cancelled. So what will remain on the numerator? It will be 1 minus r to the power n, and on the denominator r to the power n minus r to the power 2n. If I take r to the power n common, what will remain? 1 minus r to the power n. So both from numerator and denominator, 1 minus r to the power n cancel. What will remain? 1 divided by r to the power n. That's what we have to prove here. This question, as I told you, this question also very important question. Okay, from 22, almost every question is very important question, and all are 4 and 6 mark question. Fine, this question can come for 6 marks. This is very important question. So hence proof. So when I'll give you this when I'll give you this notes, you just study this one. Okay, next question number 25. Question number 25. Question number 25 is saying um, ABCD are in GP. Okay, we have to show that a square plus b square plus c square bracket into b square plus c square plus d square is equal to ab plus bc plus cd whole square. Okay, that is our that what we have to show. So here also it is very easy. We have to take the a and r. Okay, the common ratio. Let's do solution. Let a be the first term and r be the common ratio of the GP. Okay, a be the first term and r be the common ratio of the GP. So it is saying a, b, c are in GP, right? So we can write, therefore small a equal to a. Let be it is the first term. Okay, then small b will be equal to AR. Similarly, or we can see no need to do like this one. We can only take the common ratio. We can only write let R be the common ratio. Okay, so therefore if R be the common ratio, can anyone tell me what will be B equal to? If R be the common ratio, what will be B equal to? B is the second term, right? B equal to, it will be AR. Similarly, C will be equal to AR square. Okay. Similarly, D equal to AR to the power 3. Understood? So basically in this part we have to replace A, B and C with the AR square, A and cube both sides, and we will get the answer. Left hand side is equal to this. Okay. Now put the values. A square value, A square will not change, A square. B square will put AR square. Then A r square whole to the power square. Okay, put this one inside the second bracket, sorry, third bracket. Then b square means ar, then plus c square means ar square, to the power square. Then d square means ar to the power cube whole to the power square. Okay, so basically you can see I just replace all the values. So then just simplify on the this one a square, sorry, it will be a square plus ar to the power whole square, so it will be a square r square. Okay, then plus a square r to the power 4. Fine, then it will be a square r to the power 4. Just simplification I'm doing. Okay, I'm not explaining anything, you just study by yourself. S to the power 4, here it will be ar to the ar square r square. Okay, not r to the power 4 because ar whole square. Yeah, then a square r to the power 6. Fine, then what I'll do, from first these things I'll take a common. Okay, I'll take a common from this, sorry, a square common. So what will remain inside, it will be 1 plus r square plus r to the power 4. Fine, and next from this part I'll take a r square common. Okay, so what will remain, 1 plus r square plus r to the power 4. Okay, so basically what will remaining, actually we are getting a to the power 4. Okay, and r square, and if you see one thing, what you can see, look, both is a plus r square plus r to the power 4, so we can write a plus r square plus r to the power 4 whole to the power square, because both are multiplied. Okay, that is left hand side. Now do right hand side part. RHS equal to, this is nothing, just a boring calculation, just a boring calculation. Now put the values of a and b. A is a, what is b, ar, plus b is ar into c is ar square, then c is ar square into, sorry, d is a r to the power 3. So then next line it will be a square, sorry, a square r plus a square r to the power 3 plus a square r to the power 5. Okay, then what I'll do, I'll take common a square r square from everyone. I'll take common a square r square from everything. I'll take common a square r from all the numbers. So what will remain inside? Inside will be 1 plus r square plus r to the power 4 is the bracket whole to the power square. I hope it's clear. From this bracket, inside the brackets, I'm taking common. I'm inside the bracket, I'm taking common a square r. Okay. So it will be 1 plus r square plus r to the power 4. Now outside the whole square is there. So it will be whole square. So it will be a square to the power square. So it will be a to the power 4 r to the power 2 a square. And inside the bracket 1 plus r square plus r to the power 4 to the power square. So you can see left hand side and right hand side you are getting same. So hence LHS equal to RHS. Okay, this question also important. As I told, all these questions are important, but little less important. Okay, then next question number 26. Question number 26 is saying insert two numbers between 3 and 81 so that the resulting sequence is GP. Insert two numbers between any two numbers between 3 and 81. So suppose 3, let's say 2, 4, 8, 16. So between the 16, 4 and 8 are two numbers, right? It is following GP, right? So how to find this 4 and 8? We have to find this 4 and we have to put the 4 and 8 between the 2 and 16. Understood? So that this 2, 4, 8, 16 can form a GP. So for this reason, I'm taking let G1 and G2 be the two numbers between 3 and 80 such that 3, G1, G2, 81 is a GP. Okay, we're taking the numbers inside the 3 and 81 is G1 and G2 and we are taking common ratio is R, small r. Now here T1 is 3, right? T1 means term 1, understood? Which is 3 and T4 means 81, fourth term is 81. Fourth term equal to what we can write? A at R cube, right? A means if I take A is first term, okay, considering A is first term, it is 3 and considering A is the R is common ratio, so we are getting fourth term is AR cube. So if I divide fourth term divided by first term, we will get AR cube divided by A, that is equal to R cube. A cancels, so R cube equal to we will get 27 and R value will be square root cube root of 27 which is equal to 3. So what will be G1? G1 will be AR. AR means which is equal to 3 into 3, that is 9, and G2 will be AR square. Why G2 AR square? Because G2 is the third term, G1 is the second term, so it is AR, and G2 is the third term, it is AR square. Look here we wrote G2 equal to AR square, so just put the value. So the numbers are 9 and 27. So I have to write, therefore the numbers are, therefore the numbers are 9 and 27. The numbers are 9 and 27. Okay, and for here I want to give you one self study, one question self study, same question. You have to do self study. I mean, just do page number 196, question number example 17. This question example 17 is more important than this question. Same thing, but there we have to put three numbers. Okay, so basically similarly you have to find out R like this, and then you have to find G1, G2, G3. So self study question number example 17. Okay, then let's move on to the 27. 27 is very important question. This is 6 mark question. 27. Question number 27 is very important question. Question number 27 is saying find the value of n so that a to the power n plus 1 plus b to the power n plus 1 divided by a to the power n plus b to the power n may be geometric mean between a and b. You have to find the value of n. So geometric mean, I hope you know geometric mean. Geometric mean means GM. Geometric mean of a and b is square root of AB, right? Last day we discussed geometric mean. So as per question, what is saying that this expression is equal to square root of AB. Now square root of AB can be written as a to the power 1 by 2. I hope you know, and b to the power 1 by 2. Yes or no? Square root of AB can be written as a to the power 1 by 2 into b to the power 1 by 2, right? Then we just cross multiply this numerator there. So a to the power 1 by 2 into b to the power 1 by 2 into a to the power n plus b to the power n. We just cross multiply here. Fine. So then left hand side no change. Right hand side a to the power 1 by 2 into b to the power 1 by 2 into a to the power n. We're just opening the bracket. And here it will be b to the power n. We just open the bracket. Outside this is multiplied here. Now what we can write here in this side, you can see here a to the power 1 by 2 and a to the power n is there. Okay, so base are same, so power will be added. So I just wrote, look, a to the power n plus 1 by 2 because power is n and 1 by 2, and b to the power 1 by 2 as far as it will be here. Similarly here b to the power 1 by 2 into b to the power n, so it will be power will be added, it will be b to the power n plus 1 by 2. Okay, left hand side still no change up to this line. Now what I'm doing, I'm taking a to the power n plus 1 by 2 into b to the power 1 by 2, I'm taking to the right hand side, and I'm sorry, left hand side, and I'm taking b to the power n plus 1 to the right hand side. Okay, so we are getting what we'll get now from this I'm taking a to the power n plus 1 by 2 common. Okay, I'm taking a to the power a to the power n plus 1 by 2 common. So what will be left from n plus 1? If I take common a to the power n 1 by 2, it will common is remaining is 1 by 2. Okay, basically here it's mean it is from n plus 1, I'm taking common n plus 1 by 2. Taking common means this, right? Minus, so n and n cancel, 1 minus 1 by 2 will be 1 by 2. Okay, that is the fact. So here you can see power of a will be 1 by 2, and here power of b will be 1 by 2, because here the coefficient of b to the power 1 by 2 taken. Okay, similarly on the right hand side you are taking common b to the power n plus 1 by 2, so that inside will be a to the power 1 by 2 and a minus b to the power 1 by 2. So next line I'm taking this b to the power n plus 1 by 2 to the right hand side, and a to the power 1 by 2 minus b to the power 1 by 2 I'm taking to the right hand side, just the denominator, just cross multiply. You can see this one as the denominator of left hand side, this one as the denominator of right hand side, or you can cancel from in your book, you can cancel like this. Okay, so what I'm getting, I'm getting a to the power n plus 1 by 2 divided by b to the power n plus 1 by 2 equal to 1. These two will cancel. So this thing I can write a by b to the power n plus 1 by 2. Understood? This thing, suppose x to the power 5 divided by y to the power 5. We can write x by y to the power 5. And here 1 equal to, we can write a plus b to the power 0, because we know that any number which is not equal to 0, their power will be, if their power is 0, that is value is 1. Okay, so if base are same, power is different, that means power will be equal in an equation. So we got n plus 1 by 2 equal to 0. N value is 1 by minus 1 by 2. That is the answer. This question you have to practice more and more. Very, very important question this. Okay, this is also, as I told, this is also class 9 standard. This is also class 9 standard calculation. But you'll stuck there because you don't know this power, how to use the power. Okay. So this is also this thing. Then today's class, I'm ending today's class here. Okay. Other will do next day. Please give me your roll numbers. I'm having class after that, so I'm ending the class here.